Alright, it's Christopher Fox once again. And this is a request in time for Amy. And the name of this video is I found the most disgusting Goosebumps episode. Oh my god. Alright, let's check it out. Yay. Oh, what the?
Hey everyone,
excuse me.
Welcome to another Goosebumps thingy. I've missed discussing children's horror, so I decided to go
I already
on
got scared.
the worst Goosebumps episodes, and according to the internet, Strained Peas is in the #1 slot.
Yeah, that episode sucks.
You may remember the demon baby who tried terrorizing their older brother, so I chose a different episode on the list.
I'll grab it again if you show any more of that baby shit.
I wasn't exactly into Goosebumps books when I was younger. I was more into the murder mystery genre. The Clue chapter books were more my speed, but that being said,
that's what you look like?
difficult to escape the reign of terror that was
Never do a face reveal, so.
My friends read them all. Sometimes my teachers read them out loud during silent reading time, and the book covers, illustrated by Tim Jacobus, were so striking and they were
cool.
hard to not notice. Surprisingly,
Very
I
creepy.
became more of a Goosebumps fan in my adulthood and developed a respect for R.L. Stein's writing and ability to create horror for a younger crowd. However, not every book translated into a quality episode, and Go Eat Worms is one of them. It's just gross.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad episode, it was just kind of gross.
The title suggests
for
that
kids.
It's probably going to be a little gross, but I wasn't expecting all gross and nothing else.
Let's
take a look at it and see why it's considered one of the worst Goosebumps episodes in the entire television series. Before I get into this, I just want to point out the tagline on Netflix. Tom Bastro is obsessed with worms. That is, until the worms start playing tricks on their own. What kind of tagline is this?
Yeah.
Oh no, the worms and their pranks. Those silly scamps. As we begin, we're greeted with a magazine called Worm World, decorated with a choice graphic. Is this what people think worms look like? Also, who's this? Miss Carol Price catches the largest worm and holds onto it. It's a record. Okay, Miss Carol, you get it, girl. This transitions into a scene with worms. A ton of worms. Thousands of worms. Millions of worms. So I see the episode is starting out great. It has me good. The next scene shows
like a penis coming out of there.
Dissecting a worm in his basement. There was a close-up of that, but I decided to not use it because I didn't want to squig anyone out. The episode is already gross enough without it. He and his best friend Danny are going to enter the science fair, with Todd's project being to prove you can do just about anything to a worm and it will survive.
Cold, stretching, even cutting them in half.
Okay, true. But did you have to say that like a psychopath?
Yeah.
Mr. Reggie comes downstairs.
Watch too many Saw movies.
Project, the life cycle of a robin, only to find that Todd filled her papier-mâché bird with worms. Blech. I hate you. I hate him too. What an absolutely terrible thing to do.
Shoot it. Shoot the worms too.
Because her project is now ruined, and Todd could not give a single fuck.
You'll be sorry. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Quality brother.
What a little asshole.
Leaves and worm cam. The worms spy a little on Todd and his friend, then retreat back into the dirt. They'll never find us here. Todd is still gushing about his little worm prank the next day at school lunch.
What are you about? Last night's spaghetti.
Mom, spaghetti.
Todd and Danny decide to trade lunch bags. As Todd starts to blabber about all the ways he intends to torture his worms, Danny shovels a fork full of noodles into his mouth.
Why would you not notice that?
God, that is so disgusting. What is R.L. Stein's fascination with
That's the goddamn thumbnail too.
There's actually a scene similar to this in The Haunted Mask, with a worm being hidden in a sandwich.
Yeah, that was gross too.
It's definitely a successful gross out.
Don't know why they did that, but
I hated watching this. Danny is upset, thinking that this is another one of Todd's pranks.
You and your stupid jokes.
You mean you don't trust the kid who hit a
By the way, guys, my sister and my niece are sick for a couple of days, so if you guys hear any baby crying in my videos, that's why. Just wanted to clarify that real quick. So yeah, that's why. Okay, back to the video.
Of worms at his sister's science project? Throw thermopod. Later that night, Todd's mom looks for him in his room.
What is that a weird looking clown mask?
Worms? Well, this is an absolute nightmare. This kid is obsessed with worms to the point that he's
they look like giant dicks.
Some kind of serial killer. His mom's saying in
That's a cool one though.
It's gotten worse, says it
That's
all.
a long ass fucking dildo dick.
Everything in his room is worm related. He
oh my god.
Oh wait, that's a
that generally looks like a penis.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I thought you were Reggie.
Oh yeah, from behind she looks exactly like your short blonde-haired sister, sure. Todd's mom says that his prank on his sister wasn't funny and then he needs to fix up her papier-mâché Robin for the science fair. Todd
He ain't gonna
responds
fix it. He's an
stop,
asshole.
saying she's already found him guilty and that as a lawyer, she would not treat her clients like that.
If you were my client, I'd tell you to plead insanity.
See, that's what I'm saying. She tells Todd to fix the bird or he won't be allowed to enter the science fair. Only my worms understand me. Later that night, the worms start to
That's
infiltrate.
the real dildo.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh my god, I hate this. You know what? This is a good time for an ad break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Skin feel tight and dry.
Todd screams and tells his mom that his sister put worms in his bed, but she's not even home. His mom has grown impatient and tells him to clean up the worms and go back to sleep. Ooh, an artsy worm cam. Todd is now desperate to hang out with someone.
Do you want to sleep over tonight?
We can play worms on Xbox. Danny
And this is for
Todd
kids.
convinces him it was Reggie who pulled the spaghetti prank.
I never.
And that she
I would never. I would never show something like this to my
It's gross,
kid.
but his face is saying it's hilarious.
This is
Her
not
worms
for
are crazy,
kids.
and
This is
demand
way
she
too
eat
gross.
this. And she responds by saying she wouldn't even touch them, let alone handle them. Which is true. She hates worms. Why would I
Who doesn't hate worms? They're disgusting.
Why are they out here?
They're like wet
This around
penises
wild.
around fucking dead
Worms.
corpses and
Gosh,
ugh.
I just love relatable characters.
Fuck 'em.
Meanwhile, over in Todd's basement, the worms are prepping for their attack by doing ab crunches. 4, 5, 6. Todd goes out to the lake later
They don't
that
have
night to dig
arms
up
or
fresh
legs.
worms, and my, the steam machine is working overtime. Suddenly,
And
he
the
gets stuck
rain.
in some mud as it had started raining.
What's that?
He begins to sink a little, then suddenly falls through the ground. Is it a wormhole?
No, it's an
He finds
asshole
himself
in a
and tries to find
wormhole.
a way out. Yes, head towards the dead end on the set. That'll work.
Hello?
Welcome to the Rainforest Cafe. He's being watched by the worms who are dancing in the corner. Oots, ats, oots, ats, oots, ats. He wanders around for what seems like forever until he eventually finds this message on the wall.
Todd, we will make you squirm.
Oh, that's.
Me with a good time, huh? He looks down and the floor is worms. It's like the game. The floor is lava, but in this case it's worms and there's no winning or escaping.
You can't get
It's
out.
fun. Oh god. What is this giant penis doing?
Oh my god,
Todd
no.
starts wrestling the-
That does look like a giant dick.
Worm, I guess. Dude, just let it go. Stop holding on to it. He stabs the worm monster with a stick, but it rises from the ashes like a slimy phoenix. He manages to escape and almost gets pulled back into the hole, but his sister shows up with the papier-mâché Robin, and it scares the thing away.
I could kiss you.
Aw, gross. So
Oh,
after this
incest,
traumatizing
hell
worm
no.
incident, Todd reforms. He disposes of all the worms, all the decor in his room, and begins repairing the weird as fuck looking Robin for his sister.
At least he learned his lesson, I
The next
guess.
day, and he won't even use the worms for bait. So he just chucks them into the lake? And my
Why?
dude, worms can't swim. You
Yeah.
went through all that trouble to get rid of the worms and stop your weird science fair experiments,
Who
but you're
killed
cool
them?
dumping them in the lake. Throw them in the dirt.
He's
or
a
garden or something.
Oh, you
Anyway,
fucking
he insists
retard
on using
idiot.
minnows. Having learned nothing at all, he decides his science fair project will instead be on fish, but they'll have to conduct a few experiments.
How long can fish live in hot water or cold water? How long can a freshwater fish survive in salt water?
Thanks, I hate it. Todd picks up a rogue sandwich that
How did you not
Danny says
realize
he has
there's a
no
rope
idea
on
where it
here?
came from, and no one seems to notice the very blatant fish line coming out of
Yeah.
it.
Bye-bye.
Yep, he's caught. The fish got him. Danny looks on with this amused expression as Todd is dragged around by the fish. You can tell this was shot for a kid's television show. What was the plan here? They can't show this kid being thrashed around in the water by a fish hook, so we just get this shot of the water and some echoed...
But he can show the other shit he shows in his, the other fucked up shit he shows in the shows, but he can't show up this. I understand.
Reasons with them and they let him go.
What? Gonna make me swim back?
And it ends on an unexceptional joke.
Cliffhanger.
Right, final thoughts. So this episode was disgusting. There's nothing I would call scary or interesting about
No,
it. It relies
no.
on gross out moments way too often. To me, it very much differs from your average Goosebumps episode. A lot of these stories end on a more ambiguous, sometimes even disturbing note.
Yeah.
This one ends on a joke, and an unfunny one if you ask me.
What? Gonna make me swim back?
The murderous fish are making you swim back. How inconvenient. I should mention that this episode differs a lot from the book. I would say the latter is a lot more frightening.
This is based on the book too.
Intense worm moments, as intense as a worm moment can be, I guess. And the ending does not involve fish.
It's better effects than the baby one, but still,
like the classic Goosebumps story.
It's not that good.
Things throughout this series, I've even referred to one of them as a lighter form of body horror. A good example is the
Stop showing that fucking
in the
thing.
Basement, where someone's body is slowly
that one's way better.
Moss, but
I want the
body
plant
horror
guy.
Typically has a point and isn't gross just for the sake of being gross. I don't think kids in that adolescent age range necessarily want to be grossed out.
No, I don't want to see that.
Being at that age when Goosebumps books were really popular, and at their peak I was around 10 or 11. Our 4th grade teacher brought in A Night in Terror Tower, and the kids were really into it because it felt scary. Not because it was particularly gory or disgusting, but because it put the kid characters in danger. I felt the stakes were higher. I don't get a sense of danger from these worms. Like, how is worm death going to occur? What's the danger? It's very low stakes, and at that age,
it's a big dildo dick.
Different types of danger. Maybe if you watched this when you were 4, it was scary. I think 4 to 5-year-olds are more prone to be intrigued by creepy crawlers. Remember that weird creepy crawler's toy?
Yeah, I had that.
Bugs? Ugh. At 10
That's
or 11
gross.
Years old, I wanted
not
to
edible.
Like
Doesn't taste good.
Almost rebellious.
Just buy fruit snacks.
Above my reading level, or that I could get in trouble for reading if my parents found out. Earl Stein was the Stephen King for kids, and even though this episode was a flop, overall I adored his body of work. Personally, I would pass on this one, but if you want to give the book a shot, I think it's worth a read. If you have a suggestion for a Goosebumps video you are dying to see, please leave a comment, and until next time, stay spooky.
Review the Haunted Mask 2 or Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. Those are good ones.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my video on Go Eat Worms. If you're interested in more content from me, I have so many more Goosebumps videos, but first,
I watched them all, I think.
Shout out to my patrons, for if not for them,
Back to them all.
This video. Thanks to them, you get to see this episode riffed on in all of its disgusting glory. If you're interested in supporting me, consider joining my campaign, and if not, comments make me giggle. Want to see more from me? I have a few recommendations. On the left is the very first video I did on Goosebumps.
Hey, watch that one. That was fucked up.
And it was bonkers. On the right, I have a video from my flagship series, That Time on Murder, She Wrote. I hope you like Angela Lansbury and Tom Bosley. Thanks again, and as always, I will see you in the next one.
Alright, so there's your fucked up, weird, creepy video of the night, folks. Yeah. It's... I mean, I reviewed that episode. I remember kind of liking it, but the lead kid was just a big dickwad. I'll have to watch it again, so, yeah. That's Goosebumps discussing episode. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next one. Peace.